G'day flyers. I thought I'd update with a little bit more info on PPGps. So just a few more of the functions I'll elaborate on. So as you can see on the screen, it's showing me my current location with the blue dot, and you'll also see that there's a blue arrow. Okay, so the blue arrow is my bearing. So if I turn my phone around as I'm turning, you can see the blue arrow is moving. So it's going to show you my current bearing. You'll also see on the map that there's a red arrow. What the red arrow is the wind direction. So it will monitor my ground speed as I'm flying around in circles and will determine the wind direction from that. Within the settings menu, there's an option there to reset the wind, which I'll just show you. So within the options, there's wind reset, which if I hit that, it will make it start calculating the wind direction again. That comes in handy if the wind direction has sort of changed a bit from previous flying. So by resetting, it will make it do a new calculation of the wind direction from your current flight path. So I suggest you fly in a complete circle, a few circles, and that will make it as accurate as possible if you're trying to gauge a wind direction on the map. Okay, something else which I'll elaborate on is about the waypoints. Okay, so within the menu, within the configuration menu up in the top right corner, to bring that up, all I do is tap on the map once, and then that menu comes up the top. So I tap on the map once, I tap in the top right corner, and if I hit waypoints, okay, it gives me a few options. There's add on map, add coordinates, and import from file. So if I hit import from file, it shows me KML files that I've previously saved or copied across onto the device. By default, when you close the app, it will save any waypoints that you've created into the file called waypoints.kml. So what I tend to do is clear all the waypoints, create the new waypoints of where I'm going to, including the correct order so that it creates a route. Then I quit the program, manually go into that folder that has that waypoints KML file, and then I copy it into another file and name it. So you'll see on there that I've got two files. One's called Jervis Bay Waypoints, one's called Coastal Waypoints. So I want to try and sort of separate them so that I don't have too much information on the map. So that allows me to just bring up the waypoints of the area that I'm sort of flying. And so to clear, as I said before, all the waypoints off the map, you select, if I just go back, so to clear all the waypoints, you hit waypoints, clear. That will clear them all, and then you re-import them from your file that you have them saved in, or you can just create them each time that you go flying. You can just clear all the previous waypoints and then select add on map. So if I select add on map, it allows me to pick a spot, and as you'll see, it's just created another waypoint. Okay, also within the settings menu is a maps option. There is a functionality to have some offline maps if you do want offline maps. Generally though, when we're flying, we always have internet access, and so it's better to just leave Google Maps turned on. It gives you a beautiful satellite photograph of what you're flying over. Also, just elaborating with the timer where it knows that you've taken off. It's not based on altitude, it's actually based on your ground speed. That's one of the settings within settings. So if we go into the flight settings, we can see in here that it's got a takeoff speed threshold. So the takeoff speed threshold is obviously what triggers. There's also a landing time delay. If you tend to do a lot of touch and goes, you may want to change the landing time delay a little bit so that it doesn't keep separating them into two flights. Whereas if you extend the landing time delay, it will allow you to do a touch and go and still keep recording it all within the one flight. Just depends on what you sort of do. And then also in here has got the settings for the SOS default message. It also has functionality for live tracking, where it uploads your location to the PPGps server and allows others to then see where you've flown. I'm yet to confirm whether that functionality is still live. The website's still there, but I'm not sure if it's still logging the data. It shows data, but I'm yet to fully confirm that the server is still live for new data. But yes, it does have a functionality within it to turn on live tracking. And most of the other settings are fairly straightforward. There's more information in the user manual on the website, as I said. You can also link this with a smartwatch as well and get a slightly different version of the app for your smartwatch if you want to go that way. Yeah, it's a pretty good app. I find it really good, and about the only thing that would come close would probably be Gaggle. But as most of you are aware, Gaggle has a subscription fee, whereas this PPGPS program is subscription free. So you only have your upfront purchase price of the app, and then after that, it doesn't cost you anything. That's why I like it. Okay, I hope that helps everyone, and if you have any questions, give me a yell and I can probably help you out because I've been using the app for quite a while. And I hope everyone flies safe and have a good day. See you later.